Oh, that's cute.
Treat, please.
How's about a trick instead, huh, little boy? What do you say?
That's not a little boy.
Huh?
That's a little girl.
What? What are you trying to pull? You're gonna ruin my reputation.
Anyways, guys, welcome back to the Cult Classic Kids Show. Today we're talking about the Netflix live action adaptation of Cowboy Bebop, if you can even call it that. I like to call it a piece of shit because that's really what it is, realistically. And so, to me, it is an absolute piece of dog shit. And unfortunately, I didn't want to talk about this, but I knew that this was going to happen in particular. This revolves around Radical Edward, the female character. Female character! And unfortunately, in the Netflix adaptation, they changed Edward to non binary. And anybody who says that this isn't a change, it's simply just them making Edward what she is. You're full of shit, you're not a fan. There was a time where Edward was mistaken for a boy, and she simply corrected the individual in the anime and said that no, Edward is a girl. So that just destroys whatever argument any of these weirdos have. Um, Unfortunately, a lot of people don't really like reality these days, and they can't accept anything that they don't agree with. But you're wrong. Netflix, you are wrong. And to me, Edward is the type of character that really doesn't like labels. You can tell, she's kind of like this free spirited individual. She just likes to do her own thing. Some of it may be deemed as a little bit masculine, some of it might be deemed as a bit feminine, but she's her own person. But if I had to give Radical Edward Ed a label, since unfortunately that's how it is these days, I would just simply say that Ed is a tomboy. That's it. Nothing else crazy. Nothing else. And it's so sad that they're completely changing Ed's character in order to fit a narrative. When it comes to a lot of these companies, like these big shot companies like Netflix or whatever, they have to have like all of these check marks. They can't set the thing is these companies have gotten so big that they can't just simply make good content. Um Unfortunately, a lot of good things that have interesting concepts get butchered because not only do you have to make it good, but you also have to include this amount of these certain people, that amount of that certain people. You have to have a bunch of losers who don't know anything about what you want to make, put their grubby and nasty hands on it and just completely destroy what makes it unique and what makes it original or what makes it so great. And unfortunately, in order to fill a check mark, they made Ed non-binary in the Netflix adaptation. You're just wrong. And unfortunately, they took one of our own. I am a tomboy. I've always been a tomboy. It's been something that has just been my thing ever since I was like, I don't know, first back I can remember is like 4 years old. I just like some things that are deemed for boys. That's cool. I mean, like anybody who is into different things that aren't particular to your gender is it's completely fine. You don't have to fit into a non-binary or anything LGBTQ plus whatever related. You're just simply into something that isn't directly targeted at you. And for anybody who needs to hear this, it's completely fine for you to be into that. You don't have to fall into a label. Just simply do your thing. Unfortunately, when it comes to this community or the people that shout the loudest and act like LGBTQ plus saviors, whatever, unfortunately, they want to eliminate this option. They want you to pick a side. And I don't like being told what to do and I don't fit into any of those labels. I'm simply just a tomboy. Always have been, always will be. And I'm upset that they took one of our own. And unfortunately, I have to call it out. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Radical Edward is a female. Female. Whether you want to accept that or not, I mean, you could choose to be ignorant if you want to, but the reality is, Radical Edward is a female, and she has said such. And her word should be respected in the anime because, I mean, if it was the other way around, where an individual was claimed to be was told that there's something that they're not. I mean, when it like people be out with the pitchforks or whatever, it's just stupid to me. I don't like to have to make this video, but one of our own was taken, and I feel some type of way about it. And I think that this just makes some weirdos kind of mad, and I'm always for that. If you get angry, that's cool, and I want you to be angry because I like dislikes. I'm sad that they removed them, but if you feel some type of way about this, please leave me a dislike. I'm cool with it. But yeah, whether you like it or not, Ed is a female. She is a female. And I know this makes some people mad, but go fuck yourself. She's a female. And Netflix really needs to stop doing these adaptations to anime. I think Yu Yu Hakusho is next on the chopping block to be fucked. I just can't take these things seriously anymore. I'm done giving them a chance. I just completely reject Hollywood and Netflix and all the getting into this kind of shit. You know nothing about what makes people like me like anime, like video games. You'll never understand it, unfortunately. But yet you want to put your grubby little hands on the forms of entertainment that we like. And this is why I do, in some cases, support gatekeeping. And this is as someone who has dealt with situations where they were on the bad side of gatekeeping. And when I got into like anime or or just video games, I wanted to experience those forms of entertainment for what they were. I always wanted to respect them, and the ones that I didn't like, I simply just walked away from. They weren't for me. And that's completely fine. There's some things that aren't for anybody. And there's some things that are for everybody, and there's everything else in between. If you don't like it, simply just walk the fuck away. Now, I don't believe in gatekeeping individuals that want to enjoy a piece of entertainment for what it is. However, I do agree with gatekeeping when it comes to assholes that want to interject themselves into a form of entertainment and change it. You clearly don't like the entertainment, so walk the fuck away. Shouldn't have to change it for to meet what you want. Clearly you just don't like it. Go make your own shit. If you don't have something that you like, make it. Oh, but I guess it wouldn't be that successful because I have a funny feeling that the people that completely support the change to Ed's character would make something and nobody would like it, or maybe just themselves and like one other person. That's typically how it goes. That's why they want to interject themselves into popular forms of entertainment now and basically exploit it for what it has to offer. I don't like it, I reject it. Plain and simple. It is a female. Anyways, guys, that's all I wanted to say about that. If you can, like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me over on Twitter if you want to continue the conversation. And I kind of got, let me see if I can show, I kind of got my setup going. I can't show all of it. My few PS5 games, my Switch games, but I'm kind of getting setup done, sort of. It's still a work in progress. It's definitely a lot better than how it was before. I don't have to sit on the floor anymore. I like that. I don't like sitting on the floor. I'm starting to get to the point where it's hard to get up. I don't know if that's just a me thing, but when you're like stuffed into a corner, it's hard to get up. I'm getting old. I don't know. But guys, let me know what you think about this subject in the comment section down below. Do you think I'm completely out of line? Do you agree with gatekeeping in some instances? And do you think that this is wrong? Because I personally think it's wrong. They took one of our own. I'm not cool with it. But yeah, guys, with all that being said, I'm out. Peace.